Today's stretch is a post-ride mobility flow. So you just got off the bike, or maybe you went to the cafe like we all do after a long bike ride with your buddies, and you sat down on a chair for a long time and you stiffened up and you got a little tight after that ride. So that's okay. We're gonna hit this nice stretch to start things off and get that recovery process flowing. Okay, so we're gonna begin in a lunge position here. So I'm gonna bring my right leg up and I'm going to lean forward, getting that deep hip flexor stretch, and I'm raising my arms, and then I'm gonna push back. So I'm just gonna rock back and forth in this position, getting that nice stretch at the bottom, opening up those arms, raising them above my head because you've been locked in that aerodynamic position. All right, so raising those arms up. We got a couple more of these, and then we're gonna switch sides. Last one. Okay, and we're switching sides. Again, coming into that deep hip flexor stretch. And then as we lean into that, we're raising those arms above the head. All right, so rocking back and forth. Get that stretch, push back. And we're not forgetting to breathe here. Here we go. Last two, and last one. Okay, we're gonna transition to the floor here and get in a supine position and do a figure 4 with our legs. We're gonna grab the back of our knee here, bring it into the body, and then we're pushing out on that inner thigh of the leg that we have coming towards us. All right, so pulling that leg in and pushing out that figure 4. You should feel a nice stretch in that hip flexor, in the groin area. I know for me, after a long ride, that gets really tight. So we're hanging out here, breathing. We got another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch. Got that other leg, bringing it towards me, and then I'm pushing out on that inner thigh here. And we're gonna focus on nice deep breaths here. We got about 10 more seconds. And we got 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're coming up into a lizard stretch. All right, so we're gonna get back into that deep lunge position, except this time we're bringing that knee off the ground, and we're gonna take our free hand and we're gonna reach forward as much as we can. All right, reaching forward. You can see how that kind of lizard position creates itself, and then we're coming back up. Reaching forward, coming back up. All right, we got 30 seconds of this. This is really getting in deep into that hip flexor, into the hips, opening up. And come back up. Reach forward and up. And we got one more of these. And we're switching sides here. So bringing that other leg up here. Knee is off the ground. Arm is straight here, stabilizing myself. And then I'm reaching forward with that other arm. Coming back up. Reaching forward and up. All right, we got about 20 more seconds of this. Okay, here we go. We got 10 more seconds. Feel that nice stretch. Jump starting the recovery process here. Last one. And we're gonna stand up for this next one. All right, we're gonna do a forward fold with our legs crossed. So crossing the left foot over the right, and I'm folding forward just so you can see what that looks like from the side. folding forward, and I'm just gonna hang out here for 30 seconds. Woo. Hang out here, relax. Get some nice deep belly breaths. We got 10 more seconds. We got 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. All right, we're gonna switch sides, crossing the other leg over, and I'm folding down as far as I can, and then I'm just gonna hold that. All right, it's really easy to neglect the recovery process here after a ride, and it starts with a nice deep stretch. So this is great to help relax and loosen up the muscles, get that blood flowing. All right, we got about 5 more seconds. And slowly come back up. The last thing we're doing, we're getting back on the floor. We're gonna get in seated position here. I'm bringing my left leg over my right, and we're doing a nice twist. So I'm bringing now my right elbow on the outside of my left knee, and I'm twisting, and I'm looking back as far as I can, and then I'm breathing deep into my belly here. I'm gonna hold that for 30 seconds. Try to look as far back as you can. Keep that chest nice and high. Don't round the back. Keep it nice and high. We got 10 more seconds. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. All right, bring my other leg over. Okay, bringing that left elbow on the outside of that right knee, and I'm twisting as far as I can, opening up that back, keeping that chest nice and high. All right, we're gonna hold this for another 20 seconds, and then we'll be all done here. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, nice job on that post-ride mobility flow. Thank you for joining me. Share this with the buddies that you just rode with. If you're looking for a dynamic workout to get you ready for a ride, we got one of those videos too. So do that before the ride, and then come do this one after your ride. And I will see you guys in the next video.